If you work in the creativity sector or you just need to get some graphics or content developed for your business, then making use of the best creativity tools is a great way to become more productive in your business. And today we're going to go through some of the 10 best creativity apps that you can use in 2019 to make your business more productive in the world of creativity. Hi, my name is Adam Sykes, founder of SwiftCase, the professional productivity platform, and today we're going to go through 10 of the tools that we use at SwiftCase to become more productive in our creativity. So the first tool that I want to talk about today is BeHunt. Now, this is a tool that's been developed by Adobe, and it allows people to share their artwork, to share their creativity, to share their output, and it gives you a great place to go to not only showcase your work if you're working in the creativity sector, but also to get inspiration, to see what other people are doing, to see different ways of doing things, maybe new techniques, and you can really learn a lot and find some new things where you can get involved and really take your creativity, create your creative output to the next level. So check out BeHunt if you want to find some new and exciting ways of using content. Check them out. Now, number 2 on our list of tools is Adobe Spark. Now, I've been using Adobe Spark now probably for about 4 months, and I find it is an excellent little tool for just creating quick graphics. So it's used for creating web graphics, banners, social media graphics. It's got all the sizes of dimensions in for various social media channels. And it's also got the ability to create a branding set of content, so you can put in your logo, put in your color scheme, and it can create various content out of the box that fits in with your branding. And as well as that, you can also create content very quickly. It's got a load of stock photography that's available, that's free to use, royalty-free stock photography that you can just drop in. It's got great text, color schemes and layouts and shapes and all sorts of things. It's very simple. It's not got the level of technology from Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, but if you want to just get something done very quickly, you've just written an article, you just want a quick header image for your blog post, it's great. You can get an image out the door in 3 minutes. You can get really get things done and move through things fast and get them up. So check out Adobe Spark. So the third app that I want to talk about today in our creativity apps is Evernote. So Evernote is a great way to collate your ideas. It's got things like text notes. It can do ink notes where you can write with your stylus onto your tablet. It can do voice recordings. It can keep pictures together. It's just a great way to get your ideas down. So if you're working in sort of the copywriting side of creativity or writing blog posts or articles, Evernote's a great way to collate your information. You could write your blog posts on there, but we'll come on to some other tools later. It's just a great way to get your ideas together, keep them safe, and also you can put them, access them across different devices. So no matter where you are, if you want to take a quick photo with your phone, you can see it later on your desktop or your tablet. It's just a great way to keep everything together. So that's Evernote. Okay, so in the same vein of being organized, a great thing for creativity is Google Drive. So you may have lots of different files, you may have logos, you may have stock photography that you've created yourself, you might have built up a library and you want to share this with your team, or maybe it's blog post content, whatever content, video, you need to be able to share it and be able to collaborate on projects. Then Google Drive gives you the ideal platform where everyone can access the files, everyone can collaborate on work. If it's a document, you can get involved at the same time. So it just helps to be organized. So create a folder structure so that everyone knows what's complete, what's a work in progress, and where various assets can be obtained, and put it all together on Google Drive. Everyone can access it. You can put permissions on. You can even share it with clients with view only, read only access, if you want to show them your creativity output that you've produced for them, for their business. So it's a great way to share documents too. So check out Google Drive. Now, number 5 has got to be the classic, it's Photoshop. Now, most people who probably got started in creativity probably at some point have tried Photoshop. It can do anything to do with graphics. It can do most things that other packages can do. Some of them may do it better, so Illustrator is better for illustrations, but even if you've just got Photoshop, you can still create great illustrations. But just working with photo images, enhancing photos, clearing up, cropping, resizing, even painting, you can do it all with Photoshop. It produces great graphics. Anything you can do in the world of photo manipulation or painting, you can do it with Photoshop, so check it out. If you can get on Photoshop, you can create anything. Okay, so number 6 is Grammarly. Now, Grammarly is a great way to check your content that you're producing, the text content that you're producing for blog articles, website content, any copy that you need to produce. Grammarly is a great tool because not only does it do grammar and spelling, it also suggests when you're being boring. Have you used the same word too many times? Are your sentences quite repetitive? It can even make your writing adhere to a particular style. So at the beginning of working on a document with Grammarly, what you can do is you can set some goals about who you want to speak to, how knowledgeable your audience is, when you want to take a formal or informal tone, and who the actual target market is for. So is it business, creative, scientific, academic, etc. You can do all these things in Grammarly, and it makes different suggestions based on what you've asked it to check for. So as well as that, it's also got some cool features like plagiarism detection, so you can make sure that you haven't been too overzealous in taking inspiration from other sources. And also, if you want to pay extra, you can use a human proofreader, and it will actually ship it out to someone to actually proofread at a cost, but you get someone who's actually read through the document for you, all from inside the one app. So check out Grammarly if you want to make sure that your content is on point. Okay, so the next app that I want to talk about is actually it's a website, but it's a great website. It's a very small little tool. It's called typescale.com. And all it does is it helps you to use the power of the golden ratio. So for all those who don't know, the golden ratio is a ratio between different sizes that was discovered years ago. I think it was ancient Greeks, ancient Roman time, where they realized that things that look good often share a specific ratio. So if you go and look at columns in Roman amphitheaters or Roman temples or whatever, the thickness of the column to the height of the column and various aspects of the buildings you'll often find this golden ratio, and it also helps you with your design. So whether you're developing you want to draw a rectangle on a page for content, then if your sides are in the golden ratio, it can often look better than if they're not. Or if you've got different font sizes, often font sizes might look too similar. If the font size of your title is too similar to your subtitle or your body text, then it can sometimes just look off. So whether there's too much of a difference or there's too little of a difference, if you use the golden ratio between your font sizes, everything just looks better. It looks right, and you don't understand why, but underneath all this, it's the golden ratio. And all Typescale does is it lets you put in one font size, and it will just tell you the other font sizes that you can use that are in the same ratio of the size of the font that you used as your base font. And it's just a great way to make your typography look a little bit better. So check out typescale.com. Okay, so app number 8 is Medium. So this is again a website you may have heard of. It's a publishing platform, and it just lets you create articles on their site and allows you to get exposure for your work, for your creativity. And it's got a great article builder. It looks clean, it allows you to drop images in, but the main thing is that you can put your content onto a network where they promote it for you. So as well as you promoting it through your social media or your website, Medium will also promote it as well. And if you fit into certain categories, you can also boost your content. Because it becomes popular, they'll boost it further, and you can even monetize your content on there by joining their paid program. So it gives you an opportunity to make some money from your content that you're producing as well. So app number 9 is Adobe Premiere. We've used a lot of video production at SwiftCase throughout the last sort of few months, and the way we cut a lot of our videos is by using Adobe Premiere. So this allows us to cut between camera 1 and camera 2, or whether it's to crop the size of the image. If we've got, we've included something that we didn't want to, there's a coffee cup down here somewhere that we didn't want in the shot, or we want to add cards or my name coming across the bottom to tell you who I am, or different transitions, or even improve the sound. Adobe Premiere is how you take the raw footage and create it into something that's a bit more polished. And you know, at the end of the day, people make feature films, people make Hollywood movies on Adobe Premiere. So you've got every tool that you need is in that system to make the best videos that you can, which you can then put onto our app number 10, which is YouTube. Now, YouTube is probably one of the best ways to market your company at the moment, because video marketing is the best form of marketing for engagement. People engage far more with video than they do with blog posts or social media posts. And you can even include video on your website, on your blog posts, and in your social media. So get your video content onto YouTube. But YouTube's also got loads of great tools built in as well. So you've got your whole creator studio where you can tweak your videos, you can add tags, you can improve your captions so that people can watch the video without sound, or you know, improve accessibility. But as well as that, you've got loads of great analytics in there. So you can see when people have switched off their video, how much of the video they've watched, which bits people enjoyed, when do people, how many people made comments about a specific video, and all the information about views and subscriptions and so on. So it's a great way to improve your video, because if you can look at what you've done well, what people have enjoyed, you can create more of it. So that's our last app, is YouTube. So I hope you've enjoyed our run through of some of the 10 creativity apps that we use at SwiftCase. Hopefully there's some that you've found useful. If you haven't heard of them before, you can maybe check them out. Leave a comment below of any apps that you use in your business or in your creativity. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and click the bell to get notified when the next video is out. My name's Adam Sykes, founder of SwiftCase, the professional productivity platform. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.